The Search for the Person by Maurice Zundel, he invites us on an inner journey, a dive into the heart of what makes us truly human. In an era where the noise of the world often drowns out the voice of our soul, Zundel reminds us that a person is not merely an individual lost in the crowd, but a sacred mystery called to discover themselves in the light of God. Zundel writes, the person is a call to the infinity. This phrase captures the essence of his thought. We are not finite beings confined by our limits, but creatures in the making, searching, researching toward a fullness that transcends us. In a world where we often define ourselves by what we possess, what we do, or what others think of us, Zundel reminds us that our true identity lies elsewhere, in our capacity to love, to give, to open ourselves to others and to God. Today, our society is marked by a frantic pursuit of success, recognition, and instant happiness. Social media pushes us to present an idealized version of ourselves, while society pressures looks us into the role and expectations. Yet, deep within us, a question persists. Who am I truly? Zundel answers this question by inviting us to look behind appearance, to listen to the silence where God speaks, and to discover that our personhood is a hidden treasure, a divine spark. He also writes, freedom is not about doing what we want, but becoming who we are. In a world where freedom is often confused with the ability to consume or choose among countless options, Zundel reminds us that true freedom is interior. It lies in freeing ourselves from our fears, illusions, and selfishness to become fully ourselves, being capable of loving and giving. In parallel with our modern era, Zundel offers us a light. While we are often overwhelmed by information, distraction, and constant demand, he invites us to pause, to enter into silence, and to listen to the voice of our soul. He reminds us that the person is not built in noise and agitation, but in the encounter with God, in listening to His Word, and in welcoming His love. Here is a prayer inspired by Maurice Zundel. Lord, you who are the source of every person, you who created us for the infinite, we come to you with our questions, our doubts, our search, our hopes. We seek to know who we are in a world that tells us to become something else. We seek freedom in a world that chains us to our desires. We seek love in a world that offers us fleeting substitute. Lord, open our eyes to see within us your image, that divine spark that never fades. Open our hearts to welcome your love, that flame that consumes all that is not you. Teach us to become who we are. Free person, authentic person, person capable of loving as you love. Guide us in this search for ourselves until we find you, until we find ourselves in you. Amen. Have a good day.